Hi everyone, welcome back to another class of pronunciation in use level intermediate. Today we're taking a look at unit 8, few and view. Basically it's a pretty easy lesson because we're just focusing on fe and ve. Fe and ve, we also have them in Farsi, so it's not really a big deal for us to pronounce fe and ve. So I think this lesson is quite easy. Fe and ve. When you want to pronounce fe or ve, let's say this is a ve. Here's what happens. Your lower lip touches your upper teeth. Your lower lip touches your upper teeth. Exactly as you see here. V. V. So you see my lips are touching my lower lip is touching my upper teeth. Exactly this part is where there's some contact and I'm producing the V sound. Now let's listen to this sound. Pretty easy, I believe, but let's listen.
A35A.
So both of them, also when you want to say fe, like for example fear or friends or feel, I feel good, I feel bad. Also when you want to say the fe sound, your lower lip touches your upper teeth, right? If you want to make it unvoiced, you just push the air. If you want to make a voice, you add vibration. So you say and then you get the V sound. But basically, both of them, your lower lip is touching your upper teeth. Now listen to the sound fe, which is what we did. Now let's check them. So is the quality good? Can you see this okay?
A35B. A35C.
View, few, view. Leave, leaf, leave. Three, free, three. Copy, coffee, copy.
Okay, so all of them are actually different. Thank you, Faisal. Thank you, Sarah. So yeah, view, this is exactly the V sound, fe sound, view, and again view. Leave, so you have V sound here, V, leave, but here leaf. And then again leave, three. Why is this different? It's very important. When you're pronouncing TH, here is how the TH works. When you're pronouncing TH, your tongue is kind of sticking out. Yeah, like this. This is TH. Your tongue is sticking out, like you see in this picture. But when you're saying fe, like the F sound, your tongue is not there at all. Your tongue is actually in your mouth, and your teeth are touching your lower lip, and tongue, as you see, tongue is in the back. Tongue has nothing to do here. So you just say fe, fe. But if it's TH, your tongue has to stick out like this, and you have to say. They sound pretty much the same, but that does make a difference when you're speaking. So the next part, listen and repeat these examples of the target sound. So if you are in your room and you can do it, please repeat after this or after me. There's also a tongue twister here. Frank found 4 frogs laughing on the floor. Let's go there. Frank found 4 frogs laughing on the floor. So I'm gonna highlight all the fe sounds we have. Also fe sound here. You don't see F, but this GH is already a fe sound. On the floor.
A35D. Photo.
Okay, so didn't read it. That's fine. So I'm gonna move ahead and get to this part. So please repeat after the CD. I'll do too.
5D. Photo.
Photo.
Fly.
Fly.
Freeze.
Freeze. Now before we move on, remember that you are producing the sound the right way. How can you make sure? Where are your upper teeth? They have to be touching your lower lip. So f, f, and you see it in PH, you see it in GH, you see it in F, and all of them.
Fly.
Fly.
Freeze.
Freeze.
Offer.
Offer.
Selfish.
Selfish.
Gift.
Gift.
Knife.
Knife.
Stuff.
Stuff.
Laugh.
Laugh. Okay, good. So now we go to the V sound. As I told you, we're going to compare them with some different examples and why it's V or Fe, they're different.
Frank found 4 frogs laughing on the floor.
Now it read the tongue twister. Frank found 4 frogs laughing on the floor. Good. So let's go to the next one right here.
A36A. A36B.
Very, very, ferry. Best, vest, best. Wet, vet, wet. Van, van, van.
So exactly. This one is kind of tricky because this is not vet. This is vet. Vet. This one is wet. So there's no contact, almost no contact when you're saying W. Nothing is touching nothing. So it's a wet. But when you say the V, there's contact between your lower lip and your upper teeth. So you say V. Here there's contact, there's touching. Say vet. But here you just say w. No, almost no contact. Wet. Yeah, so wet versus vet. Exactly as I told you. Vet with V, like for example, very, the way you pronounce very. But when you have W, there's no touching. There's almost no contact when you're pronouncing W. So pronouncing W is like, let's see if I can find a good one. Pronouncing W is like this, the woman is doing. Your lips come forward a bit, but there's basically no contact, right? Say w. But when you have the V sound, there is contact, right? And then you say V, vet. So wet is different from wet. Hi Rosita, hi Nahid, welcome. So some more examples with the V sound. I'm gonna go ahead, play it. If you can repeat, please repeat. I'm gonna do the same.
A36C. Visa.
Visa.
Vote.
Vote.
Voice.
Voice.
River.
River.
Wives.
Wives.
Loved.
Loved.
Wave.
Wave.
12.
12.
Of.
Oh, be careful. Sometimes the F sound can be pronounced like the V sound. So you see F, but the actual pronunciation is the V sound. Of. You see F, but it's not F sound. However, this one is the real F sound. So this one is exactly off pronunciation. So of, one of the people, one of the books, one of the schools. But this one is off. Turn the TV off, please, right? Turn the TV off. That's the F sound. So here it says where you can actually see them. Of course, for F, you just see fell, like fell, sometimes. Double F again means fe. For example, off, as I told you here. Or for example, offer, as you see here. PH also, it can be the fe sound, for example, in the word photo. GH can also be the fe sound, for example, in the word laugh. Laugh. Now, when it comes to V, it's a little different. You should actually see V most of the time, but sometimes, even if you see F, it's a V sometimes, so you have to be careful. For example, here, you see F, but it's V. Hi, sweet, welcome. So, of. There's a short note here, I'm gonna read it to you. The vowel is shorter before fe than ve. For example, in leaf, this vowel is really long, leaf. But in the word leave, it's a little bit shorter. Okay, I didn't know that. That's interesting because both of them are long E. But here it says here it's a little longer before F. No, the vowel is shorter before F than V. So here it's shorter than here, according to the reading. I didn't know that. It's strange. If you have difficulty making the difference, exaggerate the length of the vowel in leave. So when you say leave, make it longer than when you say leave. Interesting. I didn't know that one. But anyway, it might be a little bit different. So, cool. We're going to go to the exercise part. How many fe? So you have two sounds. I'm gonna color them differently. So fe is the yellow one, and I'll have another color for V. So how many? Okay, cool. How many fe and ve sounds are there when you say these numbers? Write the number. Example 55. So when you say 55, so let me write it. Why is it? Okay, 55. When I write this, I'm gonna count the number of fe sound. 1 here, 5, 2, 5, 3, v, 4. So I'm going to be counting the number of fe sounds and the number of ve sounds all together, right? They have to be all together, and I have to write that number, right? F, f, f. And finally there's a v too. V. So there are 4 of them here, right? Now we go to the next one. Let's see if you can help me out here. 512. Oh, it's blurry. Let me change the position a little bit. Maybe increase the brightness. So 512. 512. How many fe and how many vet all together do we have? How many? So is it better? $512. Remember, W is not in our words, in our sounds. Just fe sound and ve sound. Or the next one, for example, 745. Or, I don't know, what is this? There must have been something here. Maybe 3.5. No. Maybe I should get closer. I don't know. Let me get closer. What about now? I'm going to stop recording. Yeah, but I can't change the focus, you know. It's kind of crazy. Is it better? Nah, this is good. So the people who are watching on Telegram, we are checking the focus on the camera on the live. That's where we're pausing a little bit. And also this exercise, it says count the number of fe and ve sounds and put them together. Yes, this is our fe sound, this is our ve sound. No, it's not good. Okay, maybe I should change it a little bit. This place, maybe. It's better. No difference. Okay, so apparently it's getting better. Now we're gonna count the number of fe and ve in this word. 7, it has no fe, no ve. 700, 100, no fe, no ve. 40, 40 has one fe. 40 has one fe. 45, 5 has one fe, and 5 v, also one ve. So we have 3 fe and ve sounds in this word. 3 fe and ve. Now let's go to the next one. I think it must have been a point here. 3.5. 3.5. How many fe and how many ve sound do we have in this number? Thank you for telling me. Yes, Mahdi and Mortaza, thank you. So 3.5. How many fe and ve sounds do we have? Very good. 2. Because 3, it has no fe or ve. This is th is not fe. Th is th. That's different. But 5, it has one fe and one ve. 5. So we have 2 exactly. Good. Next one. The next number is 1175. 11. Mahdi, there are 2 because of 5, Mahdi. When you say 5, you both have fe and ve sound. Okay? So because we should count all of them. Fe and ve, both of them. So we have 2. 11.75. 11. Okay, so we have one ve from 11. 70, no fe, no ve. 5 has one ve and one fe. So yeah, good sweet. That's 3. Hi, Teacher Ali. Welcome to the live. Yeah, so that one has 2 fe and ve. So remember, th is not a fe sound. It's not fe like f, like fear, like food. No, it's different. So here we just have one fe sound and one ve sound. 3.5. So you get 2 fe and ve. Here we have 3. Good. Thank you, Ali. Miss you too. I watched your live with Dr. Muhammad, I think. Yeah, that was amazing. So, yeah. 4. Are you saying the next one? 7. So 7 has one ve, of course. Still no fe sound. 40, one fe. 7 again. 74, one ve. Good. Good, Mahdi. So we have 4 fe and ve sounds here. Both of them, the position of the tongue is the same. It's just that you add voicing to it. So I say fear, and then I add voicing. The same position of the tongue. Good, sweet, 4. So the next part, complete this conversation using the words from the box, then listen and check. Okay, so first we're gonna do it together and then we will check them. I'm not sure if the camera is doing okay here. Good. So these are the words that we will be using to fill in the blanks. This is Sid and this is Joe. So, my wife's left me. My wife's left me. So this means my wife has left me, right? My wife has left me. My wife's left me. Your blank left you? How many blank do you have? So Sid says my wife has left me, but then Joe says your, I think it's this one, yes, probably Joe says this one, your wives. So if we say one wife, and then you say two wives. So it says your wives left you? How many wives did you have, Sid? Yeah? So we should fill in the blanks again with wives here. How many wives did you have that they left you? How many did you have? And then, so that was the problem with fe and ve sound, exactly the two consonants we're working on. Maybe Sid mispronounced it and said wives instead of wives. That's very creative, right? Because it's become, it has become present perfect tense, and even if you say wives, it becomes simple past tense, still makes sense. So that's pretty creative, right? So what do we put next? We have used this word and this word. Maybe we have to use them again. One wife, and now she has left me. So here Sid clarifies. Oh, I see. With an F, not. Oh, I see. Blank with an F, not with a V, right? So fan and van, no. We're still on wives and wives. So what do I put here? Wives or wives? This is actually the correct form, yes? It says with an F, not with a V. So logically it should be what? Wife. Apostrophe S, actually. My wife's, so wives with an F, not the wrong one, actually. Not with V and no apostrophe, right? Wives. And then it says, that's right. Yes, she took the blank and drove off. She took the blank and drove off. What do I put here? She took the fan and drove off? Or she took the van and drove off? What do you think? The same exactly. The vowel is the same, the the final consonant is the same, n. But the first consonant is exactly our area of focus right now. F or v. Very good. Van. She took the van. It's a car, like a big car. Took the van and drove off. What did she want the... Again here Joe doesn't understand. Again here Joe doesn't understand. Or maybe Sid is not very good at differentiating between fe and ve, so yeah, maybe Joe doesn't understand, or maybe Sid doesn't pronounce right. So what did she want the fan for? Now Joe is crazy. She took the Joe thinks that the wife was crazy. She took the fan. Why did she take the fan? I said van, you know, a kind of vehicle. Another important pronunciation. Vehicle. Drove off. It's a phrasal verb. I'm not sure what it means right now, but I think it means like you drive away, kinda. So drive off. Let's see. Usually it's okay. To leave in a car. Yeah. So you drive away from the house. You leave. You leave in a car. So when I say he drove off, it means he left me and he went by car. An example here, I got in the car and drove off. Means I left the place, the building, whatever. So I drove off. Clear? So now we go to the next. I said van, you know, a kind of vehicle. There's, oh, I see, van with a V, right? Not fan with an F. Not fan, it's van. Yeah, it just came. You know, Ali, I need, you know, I can't easily access Longman. Sometimes it's filtered. I don't know why. So I need VPN for that. But Cambridge is good. I mean, I don't need VPN for it. So yeah, that was the problem. So here, so if you mispronounce them, like fe and ve, that's gonna make some kind of, actually a serious misunderstanding. So here it says follow up, play the recording again and pause. Okay, so let's play the recording and check.
Vera drove to Venice in a van.
And that was the tongue twister from the last exercise. So here.
A37.
My wife's left me.
Your wives left you? How many wives did you have, Sid?
One wife, and now she's left me.
Oh, I see. Wifes with an F, not wives with a V.
That's right. Yes, she took the van and drove off.
What did she want the fan for?
I said van. You know, a kind of vehicle.
Oh, I see. Van with a V, not fan with an F.
Okay. So the last, no, there are two more. So here it says find 12 words beginning or ending with F. So you have to find a word that begins with F, or end with F. Any word that you can find, or begins with V or ends with V. So you should find the words in this format. It could be horizontal or vertical. Yeah. So let's see. Just type the words you see. Maybe I can find one starting with F. So I'll probably go for the easiest. 5. Also, this word ends in V. You know, if you look at it like the way I told you, the phonetics, it ends in V. You have a consonant, f, you have a vowel. You have a vowel, I, and finally you have another consonant, v. So you can say that this word also ends in v sound, but not like the letter, but the sound is actually, the ending sound is exactly v, because I think I told you this. You have a consonant, f consonant, you have a vowel that we showed this way, fi, the final consonant is v. So you have actually 3 sounds, starting with f and ending with v. But anyway, so can you find some more? Drive, very good. The sound is actually v, the ending sound. So where is it? Drive. How did you find it? Oh, so I should find it. Drive, okay. Good. Drive. Let's see what else you found. Oh, it's blurry again. Maybe I should get closer. How about now? Cough, very good. This one was creative. Cough with GH but the f sound. So I'll go for cough. How did you find that? Cough. Perfect. Cough with the f sound. So we're actually finding words that start with f or end with f, or start with v or end in v. It's the sound, it's not what you see. For example, here you see H, but actually the final sound is f, cough. Save, good. Save is another one. Ends in v sound, right? So how did you find save? Save, good. Save, how did you find that one? Save. Good. Safe. Wife. Good. Live. Very good, Mahdi. Live is another one. Where is live? Yeah. Live. Live ends in v sound. Ends with v sound. Fatima, laugh, very good. Laugh again is another important one because you don't see the f sound but you hear the f sound. So yeah, laugh. Laugh. I think that's it. Is there any more? Let me see. Oh, I found one more. So sweet said that. Off, exactly. Off, yeah. Off. Oh, I found one more. Yeah, good. Faisal. Off, yes. I found one more. If. Oh, I didn't find that one, but yeah, creative, yeah. If, good. If is another one. But there's still one more that I have found. Let's see if anybody finds that. Oh, so actually 2 more, because I didn't see one part properly. There are 2 more actually. Exactly what is left is the answer, right? Exactly what is left. Have is left and golf is left, right? So both of them, one of them ends in v, good, Faisal, I think, and one of them ends in fe, golf. Good job. The last exercise. What do you hear? Oh, this part. I like this part. It's really... Yes, good, Fatima. Golf and have. So I like this part because it's kind of tricky, but let's listen. What do you hear?
A38. 1.
Thieves or thieves.
These are the thief's fingerprints. 2.
So actually the problem is that both of them are true. You can say these are the thief's fingerprints, means one thief. You can also say these are the thieves' fingerprints, means for example 10 thieves. So you just have to pay attention to the pronunciation.
These are the thief's fingerprints.
So do you hear thief or do you hear thief?
Are the thief's fingerprints.
There's another thing that can help you. I think I told you before. If it's thief, you should hear s sound. If it's v, you should hear z sound. So this is another way that's gonna help you. Do you hear fs or do you hear vz? Which one do you hear?
These are the thief's fingerprints.
Hi Nahid, welcome. Sweet says B. Are you sure? Do you hear vz or do you hear fs at the end of thief?
These are the thief's fingerprints. These are the thief's fingerprints.
I hear more like... I'm not sure, like we have to check it. Especially that it's also British. Sometimes I have difficulty, but let's see what other people say. You wanna listen again?
Thieves. Thieves or thieves.
Thieves or thieves? Hi Nashmil, welcome. Hi Nassim.
These are the thief's fingerprints.
I don't know why I hear A, but hi Nashmil. Fatima says B and also Sweet says B. Okay, I'll write B, but we will check at the end. Maybe I'm wrong, but I hear more like fs than vz, you know?
These are the thief's fingerprints.
Or maybe the quality is not good at your side when you hear that. Okay, I chose what you told me. So let's go to the next one. 2.
2.
Few or view.
She's painted a view.
Few or view.
She's painted a view. 3.
She's painted a few or she's painted a view.
2.
Few or view.
She's painted a view.
Few or view.
She's painted a view.
Good Nashmil. B, view. Mahdi also says thieves. Yes, Mahdi, I also heard thieves, but okay, we'll check it. So she painted a view, yeah? Yes, view. Good. Good Mahdi. Murtaza, Nashmil, good. Fatima, yeah. Oh, so Fatima is also a painter. I think you can check out her page. Yeah, artworks. Cool. So let's go to number 3.
3.
Copy or coffee.
Do you want a copy?
Copy or coffee.
Do you want a copy?
Copy or coffee.
Do you want a copy?
Yeah, very easy for Fatima to paint a view, or maybe to differentiate between fe and ve. I'm not sure, but I think both of them are easy for her. Sweet says A. Copy. Yeah, I also heard A.
Copy or coffee.
Do you want a copy?
Yes, good Sweet. Mahsin, I think. Nashmil, good. So copy, yeah. The answer is copy.
4.
Vote or vote.
What are you going to do with your vote? 5.
Worse or verse.
Okay.
Vote or vote.
What are you going to do with your vote?
With your boat or with your vote?
4.
Boat or vote.
What are you going to do with your vote? Going to do with your vote?
Sweet says B. Yeah, I think it's B. I heard more of a V sound than a F sound, like the B sound.
Vote.
What are you going to do with your vote?
Yeah, like who are you gonna vote for? Good, Nashmil.
5.
Yes, Mortaza, good.
Worse or verse.
This one might be a little tricky. Worse or verse?
I don't know which is verse.
Worse or verse.
I don't know which is verse.
So what do you hear?
5.
Worse or verse.
I don't know which is verse.
6. Free.
Do you hear verse or do you hear verse?
Is verse. I don't know which is verse.
B, Nashmil says. Mortaza says worse. So Mortaza and Nashmil don't agree with each other. I agree with Nashmil, but we should check it. I think I heard verse, right? I think I heard verse, not worse.
I don't know which is verse.
6.
Yeah.
Free or 3.
We got free tickets.
Or verse.
I don't know which is verse.
6.
Which is verse. I don't know which is verse.
Sohila also says verse. Yeah, I agree with you, Sohila. Mahdi says ver. Yeah, I agree with you. What about the last one? Free tickets or 3 tickets? Oh, this one is really hard. Let's check it.
Or verse.
I don't know which is verse.
6. Free or 3.
We got free tickets. Verse.
6. Free or 3.
We got free tickets.
Oh, I don't really know. They sound almost the same, really. You say free? Okay, free. But we have to check it, really.
Which is verse.
6. Free or 3.
We got free tickets.
Yeah, free, it sounds better, I guess. So Hilal says free. Mortaza, Nashmil, Mahsin. Okay, so good. Let's go and check our answers. So we chose. I'm not sure about. You said this. I think it's this. Thieves. That's what I heard. View, copy, vote, verse, free. So this is 8-4. Let's go check the answers. 8-4. 8-4. Okay, so you see, I heard this one. I told you. So this one we made a mistake. Thieves. Copy, yes. View, yes. Vote, yes. Verse, yes. Free, yes. Good. So just the first one we made a mistake. Thieves. I didn't hear viz. I heard fs. If you paid attention, you could.
Or thieves.
These are the thief's fingerprints.
Thieves. This fs is actually thieves, not thieves.
Are the thief's fingerprints.
So good. Thank you everyone for being in the class. Now I have to stop the recording